Wuthering Waves' first anniversary just concluded, and man, do people have a lot to say. From people saying they will uninstall the game because there was no free 5-star, and other people saying, I knew they weren't this generous, they just pretended to be. Honestly, it is quite funny to watch how one stream can trigger such a reaction, making people go from 0 to 100. Because until the live stream, Wuthering Waves was received as one of the best gacha games out there, literally getting praised by the community every day by devs listened W Kuru games. But not today, because the anniversary just happened, and a lot of people are disappointed because of the bad anniversary rewards. Now, I'm not gonna deny that this anniversary did not really feel that rewarding, and I will talk about this in this video. Let's talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly of the first anniversary from Wuthering Waves. Obviously, a lot of players right now are very disappointed with this anniversary. This anniversary could have been another opportunity for Kuro Games to show how generous they are. But instead what happened is that they started a whole new outrage in the community. This is also happening in every region. Outrages everywhere, comment sections, dislikes, everything. Just for an example, there's the preview post for version 2.3 on Bilibili. This already has over 124,000 comments, with players being disappointed. They are now also giving 1-star ratings in all the app stores in CN. No, it's not Google Classroom this time. And while I get it that a lot of people are frustrated and these are measurements to actually make these developers maybe give in and give more, I just see a lot of people just overreacting right now. Because even if the rewards are bad, the game is still good. And this overreaction is probably caused by building up too high expectations, people spreading fake information about free 5-star characters. Like, people really believe that Chacona is free. Probably because we got Xiang Liao in 1.2 for free. While I get it that people want to complain about that the anniversary just didn't feel special enough in terms of rewards, but saying that the whole game is now bad and the company is bad because of one little hiccup is just not really that fair. I think just a lot of people actually forget how good this game actually is. But let's move on. From just looking at the like ratio from the live stream and the videos from the trailer, it's easy to tell that the majority is actually quite happy. They're happy with the content, but not with the rewards. Seeing summer skins for the first time getting announced was quite a fun surprise, and also the announcement that they're gonna have a collaboration with Cyberpunk Edgerunners was very unexpected. There's a fun board game where you can get some rewards, Elusive Realm is coming back with a different twist, 2 new holograms, and of course Zani and Chacona, with both of them getting an actual quest for them. And how should I say this? I was quite hype after the live stream, and it only hit me quite late when I realized that the anniversary rewards were actually quite low. I was definitely also a bit confused because how they presented some of the announcement was quite bad, showing 10 pulls here and 10 pulls there. It was actually quite hard to keep track of how much we actually got. Then they also talked about some free 5-stars that new players get, but then there's also a weird requirement when you register after 22nd of May, and then I'm like, what the hell? Does this mean last year 22nd of May or this year? I actually thought that I got a free 5-star at the end of the stream. So I do think they could have done a better job of explaining these things, at least maybe with some pictures here and there, and not just having a whiteboard. And they also announced some quite cool stuff with 2.4, that the story of Katefia is gonna continue, and also that we get a new region in 2.4, which is also quite a cool announcement. I really hope that Katefia is gonna be playable. So a lot of the stuff we heard just sounded nice, but in reality, this anniversary update is just a little bit more generous than a normal update. And I think that's just quite disappointing. I think Kuro Games just missed out on a huge opportunity to give players another reason to praise them as the best gacha game, the most generous gacha game. They could have made the audience go wild by just giving better rewards. Maybe a free 5-star, even if it's just a selector for a standard character, maybe a reduced pity banner, or even a guaranteed banner. Because they did announce anniversary banners, but it seems like that these are gonna have the same rates and also the same 50-50 that the normal banner has. The only difference is you can now choose out of 5 or 10 characters if you combine those two phases. It also just seems like that they wanted to make more money, because you have to spend your pulls on the anniversary banners and you barely get any. Top-up bonus is getting a reset, and also the summer skins seem to be both paid skins. Getting a voucher to reduce the skin is nice, but couldn't they have just given us a free summer skin as an anniversary reward? Now, don't get me wrong, I actually want them to make more money, because this game is actually quite amazing. This is my favorite gacha game. But I think this was an anniversary. This is a moment where you have to celebrate with the players that the game is now 1 year old. Players expect from the gacha companies to be generous at the anniversary. Just giving out 20 pulls for an anniversary reward is just a bit weak. And while the glider is nice, it's just not something that makes the community go wow. Still, they made the community feel this way, so they have to deal with this. And they did announce that they are open for feedback. So I'm very curious what they're actually gonna do about it. Maybe they're gonna give us more rewards after all this outrage that just happened. So yeah, the rewards are lacking, and this anniversary definitely left a lot of players with quite a mixed bag of feelings. But all the bad things aside now, I really loved the livestream. I was actually super happy after all these announcements. Getting a collaboration announcement, we might see Lucy or Rebecca playable in the future, but also the swimsuit skins just made my jaw drop. Seeing the Carlotta skin that probably even has a water pistol, maybe a new weapon projection, and of course the Cheng Li bikini skin, I could not be happier. Because after the Cantarella drama, I was actually losing all the hope that we might get summer skins in the future, but seeing this happening now is just such a relief for me. And also, I think the biggest question here is which part of Cheng Li's bikini is gonna burn off when she's stacking up her forte. And I did not even talk about Zani or Chakona yet. The gameplay from Zani just looks crazy. Having this massive sword and shield mix and her Super Saiyan transformation, it just literally made my dream come true. And also Chakona looks so fun to play. Having multiple instruments, she has her own background music song. Or how about her QuickTime event that looks a bit like a Guitar Hero rhythm game that she has built in her kit? This all just made me hungry for more. But also they announced a lot of good quality of life as well, that once again improves the game a lot. A new glossary that explains complicated terms, a modifier that changes now Echo's main stats, I really hope we get some substat selector soon, and a lot of more stuff that they announced for future updates. These developers just don't stop cooking. So we should definitely not disregard all of the good things they have showed in this livestream. Because this livestream was still very hype, but the anniversary rewards could have been better. Maybe a few more pulls, maybe a standard selector, something like that. But let me know what you guys think. Which type of rewards or banners would you have expected in this anniversary? Let me know in the comments. I'm pretty sure that Kuro Games is gonna do something about it, so let's wait a few days and see what's gonna happen. And I appreciate you all for watching. Subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.